Good afternoon, everyone. Golden Grace here. How is everyone doing? Today is December 1st. Welcome to December 2024. Soon 2000 or 2025 is approaching. Can you imagine already? It is a very cold, bitterly cold day here today. But we're here, we're alive, we're bright, we're shining, we're happy. So, the name of my title today is I am 64 years old to be 65 next month, and I do not have enough money saved for retirement. How is this all going to work? Mm, okay, so you know that I have my plan to get my citizenship and my passport to move to Jamaica. That's my plan. That's my plan. So I'm working on that plan. And this week I shall be going up to New York to get my birth certificate. Yes, I shall be taking a travel up there to get my birth certificate to continue the process, which I told you guys, I believe it was November 4th, when I spoke to you all about what was going on with me and getting the process to continue to get everything straight so that I can move to Jamaica. So no, I actually never stayed on a job long enough to getting to their 401k. And if I did get into the 401k, I more than likely cashed out that money. So I never really, most jobs don't have pensions anymore. And so you need to stay at these jobs and you need to work and work and work and save and save and save. But I think always seem to be taking care of family members, taking care of family members. And I know, but that's part of the issue. And so at this stage, at 64 years old, I sit here and I talk to you this Sunday afternoon and I tell you, I don't have enough money saved for retirement. I know there are many of us out there that are fitting into the same shoes or the same box or the same place, but many are not talking about it. We need to come together and talk about it and figure out how we're going to make this all work. And I know many people are moving away out of this country because it's very, 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 very costly to live here. By the time you collect what you get each month from the government, you don't have much money to play with. Let's put it that way. You don't have much money to do a lot with. So many of us are taking what we have and we are moving abroad. Yeah, by the time you pay for this and pay for that and take care, and then when you turn 65, you have no choice. They're going to take the money out for Medicare. And I have to say, I might sound silly. I may sound real silly, but I never knew that you have to pay for it. I never knew you had to pay for Medicare. I thought there was something that, is given to you. When I realized that Medicare has to be paid for from your Social Security is when my mother was soon to expire, or she'd expired. I can't remember exactly. And I said, wait a minute. All along, this money was coming out of her check to pay for her Medicare benefit. Now, you can start Medicare 3 months prior to you turning 65, but I said, I'm not starting 3 months before the time comes. Why should I? But I hear after you turn 65 and you don't take that benefit, you don't take what's supposed to be a benefit. It's a benefit. You don't take Medicare. They penalize you. Can you imagine? They penalize you. I say, you know something? This is hilarious. This is too much. So there again, money is being taken away from what you have allocated for your monthly expenses. So there you have it. Because if you don't pay it, you get penalized. You tell me down in the comment if you knew that. Tell me down in the comments, please, because am I mistaken? But I always thought all along, you always hear about Medicare, Medicare, Medicare. I thought it was something that the government gave you as a somewhat of a privilege. I wouldn't say it's a fringe benefit, but it's some form of a privilege as you become a senior. No. I said, what is this? So what are we going to do, guys? How are we going to continue here? How are we going to do? What are we going to do? Are we all going to leave? Because there's a large population of us that are going to be turning 65. So what are we all going to leave? And even if you leave, you wouldn't drop your Medicare. You would keep the Medicare, right? You would keep that benefit because you just never know when you got to fly back. You never know if you're going to have to come back to the country to get some medical assistance. Of course, you can be wherever you want to be, and the doctors, I'm sure, are good, but you just never know if you need to be airlifted, and you have to make sure you always have that money sitting aside for in the nest egg or wherever you're going to have it to make sure that you can then fly out to come to Florida or wherever the closest place you can get to have some medical care. So you have to keep the Medicare because you're not going to use Medicare in Jamaica. You're not going to use Medicare in Panama. You're not going to use it in Costa Rica. You're not going to use it in Mexico. You have to have it though if you have to come back to the States. So there again. But yeah, I think in Jamaica the highest thing, the most costly thing will be food. Food is very, 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 very costly because everything pretty much is flown in. But if you start your own farm, you could plant a lot of your own crops and you can have what you need there. You can do it. Of course, you don't have to really eat meat, do you? No, you can just be a vegan. You can be, a pescatarian if you want to do fish. But fish is also very costly there. Can you imagine you're on an island and you still have to pay so much money for fish? Golden Grace, Golden Grace, Golden Grace. I want to hear from the rest of you. I want to hear how many of you have it all set for retirement. I really want to hear some truthful, honest statements. I want you to put the comments below because Golden Grace is literally being transparent enough to come on here and tell you, you don't have enough money to retire. Mm-mm, I don't have enough money to retire. And I'd have been working, still working. Guys, I'm telling you, this is an interesting life. But yeah, I have to keep smiling. I have to keep laughing. I have to keep up, and being positive about every aspect of it. Because if not, so I have to keep it up. But I want to hear the rest of you that may have that same concern. You may not have the concern this year or next year, maybe the year after, but it is definitely a concern and it's coming quickly. This is December 1st, 2024, getting ready to move into 2025. So, yeah, let us discuss more of this. Let us discuss more of this. Please, I want to hear your comments down below. So yeah, we keep working and we keep planning and we keep moving little bit, and we're trying to get our papers straight and we're trying to do this and we're trying to do that. But the reality of it is, we don't have enough money for retirement, do we? No, we don't. We don't have enough money for retirement. But we keep smiling and we keep walking in stride, working in stride. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah. Every mickle make a muckle, but yeah. We're doing what we can do to keep it going. I love you all. Have a blessed day. If you're going to have dinner with your family, enjoy dinner. I don't know if you're cooking a lot because, it's right after Thanksgiving, so we should have leftovers. But if this connects with you, if I've helped you at all, if I've even made you think about it to sort out a few things in life, leave me a comment below. I really would appreciate it. All right, guys. Thank you again for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. And we'll be in touch soon. Walk good, keep shining, and keep smiling. Love you. Bye.